Alrighty, here's what you waited for. If I remember, I told you I picked up some stuff at the flea market. This was the best one. As you can see, look what's in it. And it's not new hockey, it's old hockey. Very old hockey. And I'm hoping there's a certain somebody in here. I did look through a couple of them, and I saw some stars, like Phil Esposito. I think I might have saw a Bobby Orr, one of those. So that kind of gives away how old these cards are. They are 70s, early 80s. So let's hope there's something really good in here. I'm probably gonna grab these first because as you look, you'll see there's all the old ones. There's that blue from '79, bunch of '80, and you can see a '79 little skate there. Some more '79 '80s here. We're gonna get this Parkhurst crap out of the way first. So let's just grab this, go right to here, pull them out. Oh, an Ed Belfiore. That's not bad. And let's quickly, without peeking. These are all, okay, these are all going to be 79, 80. They are all scratched, but I don't care. I mean, I paid a couple pennies a piece. I'm not really going to, probably paid a penny a card after all the, so I'm not going to say no to that, would you? There we go. Oh, yeah, we got Sergei Fedorov rookie already. Look at that. And we're not even going into the good stuff. We're going into the junk wax era, and we're hitting stars already. Oops, that shouldn't be in there. So let's see. Oh, Martin Brodeur. Nice. Mike Richter. Very nice. We're going to go a little far back. Oops, there we go. And Ron Hextall. Definitely some stars in here. That's cool. Masek. Marty Brodeur. Nice. Trophy. Another one. Martin Brodeur. Nice. Ooh, look at this Brett Hall. The Golden Brett. That is really cool. Major Sports. And a Brett Hall. Nice. Another Brett Hall. Claude Lemieux. Dominic Hasek, a couple of those. Dale Hirschweg, Scott Stevens, there we go. That's an early Scott Stevens, early one, but And we got a Dominic Hasek. I'm guessing this is the Canadian, no, American. So look on the bottom, if you see a little Canadian flag here, you know it's a Canadian variant. And if you see American flag, you know it's US. And, oh, we got a couple old ones. Oops, they snuck in there. Nice. So we got a Warren Henning 79 and a Dan Labenston. Very cool. Ooh, we want to find number 250 though. That'll be Wayne Gretzky. Dexon Ward, Jamie Baker, Andrew Faust. Okay, now we're hitting some common stuff. Our Faust, Bobby Dolas. There we go. This is weird because it looks like Dior stock, but when I looked through the 79 80s, I saw stars. Scott LaChance, Mike Huff, Bill Guerin, Dave Ellett, a couple of those. I don't know how this person got these cards, but definitely seen some good ones. Mike Donnelly, a couple of those. Rob Zimur, Stephen King, not the awesome horror artist, the horror writer. I mean, well, I consider writers artists too because they're using their mind to create a world. Dave Lowry, Pietro Jean. Couple of those. Gary Gowie's. There's another Scott Stevens. Couple of those. Mark Tenori. Ron Francis. Mark Gregg. Sean Hill. Brendan Shannon. I'd like to know the origin of this box. Brendan Shannon. Matthew Schneider. Travis Green. Trey Loney. Hey, Steve Yersman. Very nice. And we got a Bendis Ozolish. Ray Whitmore. Oh, Jeremy Roenick, very nice. Mark Messier, very cool. I think his rookie was, what, 80? Was it 80, 81? Or it might have been 78, 79. Always forget. Ron Hextall, another good one. Scott Niedermeyer, another good one. Luke, let's see, Robitaille. Brian Trottier, that's a good one. Stan Smurl. Jeff Norton, hey Norton. Gary Nilliand. Oh, look at these cool checklists. Very cool. 94.9. Hey, look, we got a baseball in there. We got a Rhino. Ha! What are the odds that? I'd laugh if I actually needed this. I might have to check my want list because I still need like 20 of those cards. Uh-oh, we got an old one in the back again. Bill Dorado. Oopsies. We just want to see junk wax right now. Lamont, Scott, Perry. I'm not going to say the last names if they're really no famous. Patrick Matt, Robert, Chris. Try to focus on mainly the stars. Cam Neely, nice. And let's see, Con Smith, Sergio, Let's see, that guy, this guy too, and this guy, So Stephane. Interesting. Pat Falloon. Classic. Oh, look. It's a promo card. Sweet. And let's see. Joe Sakic. Nice. Franchise. Play smart. But who is that? That's Jim Kitey. All right. Oh, there's some cool stuff there. Oh, more oldies mixed in. Let's see, Cam Neely. Oh, wouldn't it be a gasser we're going through? Hey, look, a 79-80 Gretzky. Hey, Ray Bork. Nice. His rookie might be in, I think, was it Ray Bork was rookie, I think, was 80. I know I peeked before at some of the better rookies. Okay, nothing crazy here. We got a Lars Lindgren from 80. Ritchie. Tkachuk. Bunch of Herberts. Bunch of these guys. This guy. That guy. This guy. Patrick Poland. Mike Donnelly. Felix Putman. Say this guy. This guy. This guy. Rob Niedermeyer. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Not this guy. This guy. Excuse me while I pass on this guy. Bill Renford, Derek Planty, bunch of more just, Patrick Raw. Very cool. That's always cool to see that. And who do we got here? Wes Waltz. One is related to a certain candidate. Let's see. Shutout leaders. Got another 79. I got 80-81. See. Tony Esposito. See, that's a good sign when you see that. That's how you know it really hasn't been picked through. You want to see stuff like that. Sergei Fedorov rookie. That is nice. I will definitely take that. Put that in the hit pile. All right, cool. Got some Ray Borks. All right, cool. Oh, God, these. The Platinums. These are cool, but, man, if you don't know your players, they are really a pain in the butt. Let's see. I'm going to call it Ray Bork. Ray Bork. Very cool. Ed Belfiore, that's a nice one. Scott Stevens, very nice. We got Scott Stevens gold, nice. Adam Graves, got a Patrick Raw, very cool. Hey, Guy Lafleur. I'd like to find his rookie, 70-72. All right, let's start. We got Michael Pettit and Chris Tazzini. Let's see, anybody here? Probably going to take a little break soon. So I think I hear my brother coming up. So I'll just pause it until he's gone. And I'll continue going through the cards. Let's see. Brian Trottier. Nice. Come on, where's the Gretzkys? Here, Gretzky. Where are you? Where is Wayne? Pat LaFontaine and Belfiore. Okay, so that's all the junk wax hour stuff, and it's still stored in the junk. Okay, put the junk over there. This is the better stuff. That one's a prototype promo. Yeah, these are the actual ones we're going to be digging for. So I'll put these over here. And let's go, as they like to say in the break world. So let's just pull a pile out. And let's just go right through it. Let's see. Oh, wish me luck. I squeezed a little invisible ducky. Ivan Valori. Marty Howe. Ted Bully, Robert Picard, another Picard, Sinsvet. So it's screaming Dior stock, but then when I see the stars, I don't know. Oh, wrong Wayne. We want one that starts with a G. Let's see, Brodeur, Wayne Stevenson, Stan Jonathan of the Bruins, a couple of those. Blackhawks. Okay, Terry Rowski, Ron Sendler. I need a lot of these. Larry Robinson. Guy Lafleur. See, there we go. What did Dior put this in? Dior stock? I don't think so. Another Guy Lafleur. Oh, Oilers. Ron Oiler. Come on, be in here. Glenn Sharpley. Guy LaPlante. Maybe we should go like that. Make it a little more fun. Wayne, another Wayne, but not the Wayne we want. Let's see, another Ranger. Another Wayne Thomas. Oh, Phil Esposito. There we go. See? That's not junk. And we got Ron Reschenser. Let's see what we got here. Anybody? Probably Peter McNabb would be the best one on there. Nice. The finals. Islanders. Nice. Very cool. And there we go. Islanders win. Islanders win again. Dave Dryden. Kendry. No, that's not the Oiler we want. All right, McDonald and St. Louis Blues. Please don't be checked off. It's not. That's a good sign. Okay, we'll grab another stack. Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Look at that. Look at all these checklists. And none are checked. That's a good sign. See who we got here. Oh, Guy Lafleur. Nice. And we got another leader. Very cool. A Danny Gray cake, I think. And we got a Kent Nielsen. And Phil Holmgren. Rich Ludak. Rich Demond. Ron Duguay. So we are hitting some common ones. Charlie Simmer. Ron Palmer. Hey, Daryl Sittler. That's a good one. And Rich Martin. Again, even if there's no Gretzky in here, I mean, that would be hysterical if there was. Let's see. Capitals. Oh, that was Davidson. And we got Tom Howe. And we're going to hit a couple of doubles. Doubles. Let's see. Mike Burberry. Ben Wilson. Tom Howe. Brad Park. There we go. That's a good one. Rich Chatterall. And I'm putting him in the wrong spot. Let's go over there. And Arasian Howe. Randy Pierce. Colorado Rockies became the Devils. Randy Pierce. Walt Tchuk. Kind of want to just see the little Oilers logo down there. Renee Robert. Willie Huber. Blackhawks are going to be good ones in there. John Marks. Greg Smith. Another Smith. Siedelmeyer. Rick Middleton. And Bjorn Simmelzing. Dan Lebarton. Orest Kunchunk. Mike Rogers. Nick Libet. And Pete Pileman. And who we got here? Bill DeLargo. Very cool. Oh, Buffalo Sabres checklist. And look at that. We got a Ken Dryden. There we go. That's a good one. Let's see. Dave Lewis. Larry Robinson. Bob Kelly. Walt Chuk. Yes, Blair Chapman. Ron Zelensky. And Al Hill. And Chattertraw. Bob Gainey. Another Bob Gainey. Wrong Wayne. I want to see Wayne, and I want to see a nice Oilers logo. Cashman. Dennis Potvin. That's a decent one. Jerry Karab. Gary McAdam. Jerry Karab again. Andre Slorent. Grant Mallovy. Mike Murphy. Yvonne Lambert. Guy Bromley. Another Wayne, but not the Wayne we want. Rick Martin. Al McAdam. Ooh, Brian Trottier. There we go. Another nice one. Very cool. So definitely not a little junk. Let's see. And Stefan Pearson. Gary Unger. Ron Selmpur. Ooh, poor Walt. And Errol Thompson. Al McAdam. Another Al McAdam. Looks like he's been beat to hell. Cliff Coral. And the condition isn't bad on most of these. Andre Lacroix. Errol Thompson again. Don Edwards. Don Edwards yet again. Steve Vickers. Okay, George Ferguson. Clark Gillies. Gillies Malashi. Russ Anderson. Gun Sharpley. Mario Timblay. What do we got here? Most points. Don Maloney. Reggie Lynch. Steve Schutt. Bobby Clark. There we go. There's a good one. Another Wayne. Not the Wayne we want. Wayne Merrick. Bob Suros. A couple of those. Cindy Barner. Gilbert Peralt. Walt McTechie. Jim Bedard. That one sounds familiar. Walt McKinney. And Guy, how do you say that? Jonard. Rick Martin. Keg Kerr. Stan Jonathan. Rick Moesh. Wayne Cashman. Again, the wrong Wayne. Greg Smith. Ron Stuhlbayer. Hope we can see that. Oh, let me see. Sorry. Walt Check. Mike Bulberry. Another Mulberry. Marcel Dion. Hey, we got a couple older ones. Look at that. And some newer ones. Cool. We got Gary Smith, Derek Sanderson. These are, I think, are 78 or 77. I mean, 77, 78. These are 81, 82s. Eric Vale, Mark Carton. Let's see, West and base. And good, we got more checklists. Always good to see those. Mark Howe. Islanders. Say Lee. Terry Karowski. Dave Taylor. And we're going to take a break. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Let's continue on here. Got a Blaine Stroud. Billy Smith. A couple of those. A couple more stacks and we'll be all done. Let's say Ray Allison. Al Secure. Dean Telfos. Ian Turnbull. Another one of those. Tom Gladden. Bernie Ferdinand. Cassette. Ron Stackhouse. That's a familiar name. Peter McNabb. Tom Rowe. Walt Tuchek, you say. Billy Smith. Mark Howe again. Picard. And we got a random baseball one in there. Put that over there. And let's see what we got here. See if anybody familiar here. Oh. Let's see what card numbers these are. Okay, these are mid. Peter McNabb's probably the best one on there. Let's see. Marcel Dion is good. Daryl Sitwer. And Steve Schuett. Probably Sitwer's the best one. And nothing crazy on that one. And back to 79s again. See, Andre LaCroix, Simling, Roosh, Giles Gilbert, Gary Sargent. See, Bob Sarois, Dan Leberton, Grant Mallovy, Gary Cheevers, Mike Kay, a couple of those. Oh, Brian Suter, John Van Buxmere, Reggie Leach, John Van Buxmere, LeBarton, Maloney, Miller, Holmgren, McDonald, another Holmgren, another McDonald, Guy Sharon, Chernard, this one's a little beat up, Mike McEwen, Jim Bedard, Guy Sharon, Mike McEwen, Onsky, wow, I haven't really seen many Oilers. Say Bourne, Smith, Talopos, Bedard, Steve Payne, Pat Hughes, I got Hal, Stephen Person, J.F. Peace. Look how dark some of these are, light and dark. Look at that. Weird Ulf Nilsson. Alrighty. And we got two stacks and we're all done. Oh, look at that. Got a Phil Esposito. There we go. Rick Middleton, Mike Murphy, Robert Picard, Stan Simmel, Dave Lewis, Kenton Nilsson, Barry Long. And let's say goals leader Renee something. That's really scratched. Reggie Leach. And a couple of these Reggie Howe. Tom Rowe. Don Edwards. Dave Malone. Bill Meyer. And, oh, Daryl Sitwer. There we go. A couple of those. John Marks. A couple of those. Let's say Derek Smith. Renee Hemmel. This guy I can't read, so I scratched it out. Mike Zook. And Mike Palmier, Nick Libet, Mike Palmier again, Bob Sarois, Gary Bromley, and let's see what we got here. Mario Tumblay. Oh, Bobby Clark, look at that. There we go. There's a good one. Jim Sorrentz from 77, Ro Clouter, Charlie Simmer, Ted Bully, Don Maloney, Bill Russell, KN, we'll call him. Jim Rutherford, Mel Bergen, Wolf Nilsson, Ron Wilson, Lambert, another Wilson, Lucien Lebois, Dave Burrows, Paul Woods, Brad Maxwell, a couple of those, Stan Weir, Ryan Walter, Andres Keeler, hey, another Tony Esposito, nice, and Ulf Nielsen. Hey, look, we got a couple that were just barely scratched. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Renee Robert, Ken Weisman, Rick Lunt, Morris, let's see, Robert Bichon, Keith Brown, and Paul Schmeier. Hey, we got an unscratched one. Cool. Neat. I'm going to have to figure out who that is. There we go. Tim Young, Nick Fatu, very good player. Mike Mulberry, Jim Shrouded, a couple of those, bunch of those. Pierre Mondo, Walt T, Grant Mulvey, a couple of those. Al Sims, Errol Thompson, Michael Dion, Jim Watson, a couple of those. Welchman, Wilson, and of course they like to tip over. There we go. Doug Wilson, a couple of those. Doug Reesboro. Middleton, a couple of those. Ryan Props. Larry Robinson. And I got Mike Garner. Another Phil Esposito. And let's see, a bunch of McNabb and Middleton. Oh, Mike Bossy. Nice. There's a third-year Bossy. A couple of those. Nate Rauchman, Bob Murray, Weber, and Rutherford. And here we go. Last little stack. These are all going to be 79 80s. Our last hope for a Gretzky rookie. I don't think it's going to be in there. Let's see what we got here. Muncie. Lee. Ooh, look at that. Brad Park. Nice. There's a good one. Peter Lee. Dave Lewis. Peter Lee. Gary Bromley. Charlie Simmer. Pat Rebel. Ooh, yeah, Daryl Sittler. There we go. Nice. Greg Malone. Couple of those. Gilbert Perall. Rob Lorimer. Alec Vale. Don Murdoch. Paul Woods. Bill Smith. And Jordan Salmon from 80. And Al Hill. Guy Sharon. Stephon Pearson. Hool. Mike Murphy. Tim Young. Pearson. Peter McNabb. Tim Young. And here's our last little stack. J.R. Pierce. Rick Sealing. Hey, Daryl Sittler. Very nice. Andre Bavard. Hal Filipoff. Lambert. Bob Saras. Bouchard. Let's move all these over. And move those over. There we go. Jim Watson. Peter Marsh. Bob Schmutz. Don Murdoch. Hey, Guy LaFleur. Nice. And I think even the Murdoch's good too. Rosenberry. Henning. Ron Lailer. Cam Connor. Willie Hubner. I hope the checklist is here for the Oilers. Larry Patey. Guy LaPointe. Brad Park. Nice. Blair Chapman. Gary Cheevers. Mike Kaczynski. Malachi. Rick Martin. Ron Wayne again. Let's see. Ty Bergman. Dunlop. Toucans. Ed Johnstone. Schoenfield. Dan Bodak. Tom Bogans. Step Shepard. Tom Youngans. And sadly no Wayne Gretzky rookie. Boo. But again, for a penny a piece. That's not bad. Probably less than a penny a piece. Bob Lorimer. Nice. I'm very happy. Got some nice cards. Can't complain. Definitely use the 80s and the 81s. I might have all these ready. I know I got all these because I only need the Gretzky to finish the set. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun jazz. And we'll definitely see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye-bye.